missed you guys. So today we're going to review a little bit about persuasive writing. Remember, we talked about this before spring break, and I thought we would continue after spring break, but here we are. So we are going to continue, but a little bit differently. My PowerPoint is different from before spring break because, sorry, Justin is doing my PowerPoint, so sometimes we might mess up. But anyways, it's different because my PowerPoint that I had before spring break is at school, and I can't go into school right now. So I made a new one, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna write notes about this PowerPoint in this video, just a few notes. When you finish writing your notes or typing, either one is fine, then make sure you upload it onto the notes assignment in Google Classroom, and I will see it, and it's an easy 100% grade, okay? All right, so persuasive writing, do we remember what that means? Persuasive means you are trying to convince someone to do something that you agree with. So for example, if you want some new shoes, right, Alex? You want some new shoes, then that means you're gonna ask mom and dad or aunt and uncle and ask, please, can I have new shoes, okay? But you have to explain why is it a good idea to buy you new shoes. One, maybe because your old shoes are bad, old and ugly, you need new shoes. Two, maybe the new shoes will help you run faster, right? Okay, so you have to explain why and convince aunt and uncle why they should buy you new shoes, okay? Next one, scroll down, yes. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is make sure everything is organized, okay? So in a persuasive writing, you must have these things. Are you ready? One, your introduction, okay? That's the beginning paragraph. Remember, inside your introduction paragraph, you have to have a thesis statement, which we have been practicing a lot. We even practice it with the expository writing, okay? You also have to have your body paragraph, okay? That's where you explain your thesis statement, okay? And then your last one is your conclusion, the last paragraph. So you should have 3 paragraphs. If you want extra credit, 4 would be amazing to have 4, okay? Also, don't stress out because I will explain how you do this and how you write it, and we will do a process, maybe 2-3 weeks, depends on how long it takes you guys to do it, okay? Okay, so in persuasive writing, there's a few steps. It's okay, it's a little messed up, but we're just learning as we go with this technology stuff, okay? So first one, can we make it a bit clearer or no? It should go left. There we go. Yep, right there's fine. Oh, left again. I mean this thing, like, yeah. Or maybe back. There we go, right there's perfect. Okay, so the first thing you will do is you're gonna read the prompt, okay? The question, that's what prompt means the question. What are they asking you to explain or persuade, okay? Next, you have to make sure you understand the question or the prompt. Okay, if you don't understand it, what do? You ask me through Remind or Google Classroom, or we can do Google Meets, okay? And I will explain it better. Third, you underline the main idea, which I will help you with through this, okay? So the main idea, remember we've practiced that many times. It's what is it asking you to do? What is the main idea of the prompt, okay? The second thing you have to do is you explain 2 reasons to support. So for example, like with Alex's shoes that he wants, 2 reasons we supported was 1, he needs new ones, his old ones are ugly, right? And 2, it'll help him run faster. Okay, so you need 2 reasons explaining why. Next, number 3, you're gonna write your thesis statement. 4, explain your 2 reasons. You're gonna expand more. You will need new shoes because your others are ugly. Expand more. It'll make you run faster. Maybe if you're a runner, right? You need new shoes. Okay, so those are your 2 reasons. You need to expand on both, okay? Next, number 5, you're gonna write your introduction paragraph, okay? Justin's laughing at me, I don't know why. Oh, I'm loud. Okay. You're gonna write your introduction paragraph. Okay. So in your introduction, remember you must have your thesis statement. 6, your body paragraph. And last, the conclusion. And then number 8, you're gonna edit. So these 8 steps, I want you to write them down on your notes. They should be written in your notes, okay? So number 1, we're gonna read the prompt. And so your prompt is right here. Hey, it says, many people believe COVID-19, the coronavirus, the sinus coronavirus, is not real, okay? But the United States government is ordering its citizens to stay at home. Should people stay at home because of COVID-19? Explain your answer. So you're going to tell me, yes, people should stay at home. No, people should not stay at home. You tell me what you believe and persuade me of why I should stay at home or why I shouldn't stay at home. Okay? You will explain that to me. Next, second step. You're going to give me 2 reasons for each. Yes, stay at home because 1, 2. No, shouldn't stay home because 1, 2. Okay? Some good examples. You should stay home because you don't want to get sick. Okay? I need to move over. And then another one for you shouldn't stay at home is because you have to go work and earn money. Okay? Right? If you don't go to work, then no money. Okay? So you need to explain both because you are persuading me. Okay? Then, I wrote this wrong, but I should say write your thesis. Thesis, okay? Your main idea and the 2 reasons. So remember we were practicing before your thesis statements are important. You must have a good thesis statement to have a good paper, okay? So our main idea, we already underlined, is should people stay at home because of COVID-19, okay? You're gonna tell me yes or no. Here's mine. I believe people should stay home because, and I didn't write 2 reasons because I want you to come up with your own reasons, okay? So that's my thesis and what I believe. If you believe people should not stay home, fine, you can believe that, but you need to explain and support your reason, okay? I believe people shouldn't stay home because 2 reasons. Good? Okay, so here I want you to stop and go and find the Google form that's labeled thesis statements. There's two prompts. I want you to underline the main idea and then write a thesis statement. I will look at it and see how you're doing to see if it's good. I'll give you suggestions on how to improve your thesis statement. Okay, so go to the Google form and then come back to this video. Okay, and the next step, number 4, you're gonna explain more about your decision, your thesis statement. Why are those 2 reasons so important? Okay, so for me, I said, I believe they should stay home. And then 1 reason before I said, because we don't want people getting sick. Why don't we want people getting sick? I don't want people getting sick because my grandma lives with me and she can get in danger, right? Or another reason, and explain more in detail, okay? That's the 4th step. 5th, you're gonna create your introduction paragraph. This is your paragraph. Your thesis statement should be your last sentence, okay? So remember we were practicing the best way, I think, to start an introduction is start with imagine if, or imagine a world, okay? They gave you an example about a world without school, okay? So I wrote here, imagine a world where students are denied access to schools, okay? That's how I started my introduction. Students would have to learn to read from their parents. If parents had to work, students couldn't learn how to read. And then here's my thesis statement, the last sentence, okay? Notice you have 3 sentences in your introduction. 1, 2, And then your fourth is your thesis statement, okay? I believe every student should have a right to school because they deserve an education and should be able to interact with their peers their own age. That's my belief, okay? Here's my thesis statement. Here's my introduction, okay? That's what you need to have, okay? 6 is your body paragraph. So my 2 reasons of the students not being, why students should have to go to school is because 1, they need to learn how to read, and 2, they deserve to interact with their friends, right? Okay, so here I'm gonna explain more. Why should they learn how to read? It's important because they need to get a job. It's important for college. I'm gonna explain more in my body paragraph. 2nd, they need to go to school to interact with friends. It is important for people to have friends. If not, they might become depressed or they might feel lonely, okay? I'm gonna explain more in my body paragraph, okay? You're gonna do the same with the coronavirus one, okay? And then the last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna write your conclusion. Make sure you remind people of your thesis in the introduction. Here, where we wrote, I believe people should stay home, shouldn't stay home, you're gonna re-say that in your last conclusion paragraph, okay? You're also going to summarize your body paragraph. You're gonna summarize in the last paragraph, okay? And then you're gonna call the readers to action, meaning you think more people should do what? So here's an example. More people should stay home to keep everyone safe, okay? That's my last sentence in my conclusion. Now remember, this is my example. I don't want you copying my example. Write your own, okay? And then your last step is you are going to edit your whole paper. Like 3 times, not just 1 time, 3 times. Read through, fix, and I will help you with that, okay? So make sure there's no fragments, there's no run-on sentences. Try not to use a lot of he, she, it, okay? Try and explain more. Who is she? Oh, Miss Ordonez. Or who is he? Oh, okay, it's Alex, okay? You're going to use correct commas. Make sure and read through. Periods are right where they need to be. You're using persuasive phrases. Transition words. I've already posted on Google Classroom examples of transition words because I know you guys don't have your notes at home. Transition words will have pictures so you can use those, okay? And then make sure you're using academic vocabulary. Don't be writing BC for because or what's another one? Well, I don't know. Oh, cause. That's not a word. Because is a word, and we're writing it correctly, the English way. Capitalization, correct. I's must be capitalized, okay? I think that's it. Okay, so now it's your turn. You are going to practice writing these things on your graphic organizer. If you need help, remember, from 3 to 4 every day on Google Meets, I am ready to help you. If you need extra help, just text me through Remind or message me through Google Classroom. We can set up a time to meet, okay? Thank you. I miss you guys. It's a lot harder to teach you when you're not here and I'm looking at a phone, but love you, miss you. Let me know if you need help. Okay, I was